Hello, Ed Sniffen from Department of Transportation. We're looking at electrifying our whole fleet, starting off with our 300 light-duty vehicles within the next 7 years. Convergence for us is a no-brainer. We know that 25% of the carbon emissions throughout the nation or throughout the world is based on transportation. Ground transportation is a part of that. So we need to do better for our environment and better for our state. We're starting the convergence here, and we're doing it with a contract that's outside of the norm. We're purchasing the service of these vehicles, which allows us to pay over time and make sure that we don't hit our bottom line immediately. These vehicles are going to be costing us, these 42 vehicles that we purchased, are going to be costing us about $300,000 per year for the next 8 years. If we had bought these vehicles up front, we would have paid about $2.5 million that we don't have in our budget. So it makes it affordable for us. This also helps us save money. Now that $300,000 is the number that we're paying, but over time, we save on the maintenance of the vehicles and on the fuel purchases of the vehicles. So in reality, we save about $100,000 on top of that. So we get 42 brand new vehicles for $200,000 per year for the next 8 years. It's a no-brainer for us to start moving. We're looking at converting all of our light-duty vehicles within the next 7 years. So 300 of our vehicles, we'll look at the utilization, the mileage that we put on them, and see how many of those vehicles we actually need. Those that we decide to keep will all be converted to electric to ensure that we start taking care of our environment better.
Hello, my name is Warren Carsey. I'm a senior investor with Sustainability Partners based in Arizona. We're an infrastructure investing group that buys infrastructure and installs and maintains and upgrades infrastructure for government customers all across the United States. Our model is very simple. We put up all of the capital for agencies of government entities that themselves do not have sufficient capital or need the capital for other purposes. We put up all of the capital and we manage and maintain these assets, and then we provide the use of the assets to these government agencies in exchange for only usage fees. Similar in some ways to like an electric utility where you only pay for the electricity you use. And so in the case of vehicles, in this project, we only charge per mile, but we put all of the infrastructure in and the vehicles. And so that's our business. We do the types of projects that range from water and wastewater to bridges and buildings and port infrastructure and electric infrastructure. And so we're delighted today to be delivering the first of a 10-year contract that we won with the state government in Hawaii and all of the county governments to provide a capital vehicle, a contract vehicle to electrify all of the fleets, the government fleets.